Hello, and thank you for dropping by to see the Shake Scene Shakespeare Father's Day film. This is a little different from what we normally do. Normally at this point on a Sunday afternoon, I'm saying, hello, I'm Lizzie. I'm the artistic director of Shake Scene Shakespeare. Well, I still am. But we're not doing our normal thing this week because everybody is off, quite rightly, spending time with their families, well, or as close as they can get in these times. So we made a film instead, using sonnets, speeches, scenes or extracts from scenes featuring famous father characters or children dealing with their fathers in some way, children missing their fathers. And frankly, it's been really hard to choose. There are so many. I've been regretting the absence of Lord Capulet and Talbot and so many others, but you know, there's so much out there of Shakespeare. That's one of the reasons that we love him. We still work with him because it says so many things to so many people. So I hope you enjoy this little offering. And we will be back in a couple of weeks with a regular style live offering from Q's. Maybe I'll plug that again at the end of the film. Maybe I won't. We'll see. Anyway, for the moment, please enjoy the film and have yourselves a most enjoyable Midsummer's Father's Day weekend.
Hail to your lordship.
I am glad to see you well. Horatio. Or I do forget myself.
The same, my lord, and your poor servant ever.
Sir, my good friend. I'll change that name with you. And what make you from Wittenberg, Horatio?
A true disposition, good my lord.
I would not hear your enemy say so.
My lord, I came to see your father's funeral.
I prithee do not mock me, fellow student. I think it was to see my mother's wedding.
Indeed, my lord, it followed hard upon.
Thrift, Horatio, the funeral baked meat did coldly furnish forth the marriage tables. Would that I had met my dearest foe in heaven than ever had I seen that day, Horatio. My father. Methinks I see my father.
Where, my lord?
In my mind's eye, Horatio.
I saw him once. It was a goodly king.
I was a man. Take him for all in all. I shall not look upon his like again.
My lord, I think I saw him yesternight.
Saw who?
My lord, the king, your father.
The king, my father.
Season your admiration for a while with an attent ear, till I may deliver upon the witness of these gentlemen this marvel to you.
Pray, do not mock me. I am a very foolish, fond old man. 80 and upward, not an hour more nor less. And to deal plainly, I fear I am not in my perfect mind. Methinks I should know you, and know this man. Yet I am doubtful, for I am mainly ignorant what place this is. And all the skill I have remembers not these garments, nor I know not where I lodged last night. Do not laugh at me, for as I am a man, I think this lady to be my child, Cordelia.
Happy be Theseus, our renowned duke.
Thanks, good Aegeus. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius, my noble lord. This man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. And, my gracious duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, have given her rhymes and interchanged love tokens with my child. Thou hast by moonlight at her window sung with feigning voice verses of feigning love, and stolen the impression of her fantasy with bracelets of thy hair, rings, gauds, conceits, knacks, trifles, nosegays, sweetmeats, messengers of strong prevailment in unhardened youth. With cunning hast thou filched my daughter's heart, turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And, my gracious Duke, be it so, she will not here before your grace consent to marry with Demetrius. I beg the ancient privilege of Athens. As she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall be either to this gentleman or to her death, according to our law immediately provided in that case.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid. To you your father should be as a god, one that composed your beauties, yea, and one to whom you are but as a form in wax, by him imprinted and within his power to leave the figure or to disfigure it. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this kind, wanting your father's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
I would my father looked but with my eyes.
Rather your eyes must with his judgment look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me.
Sir, I am about to weep. But thinking that we are a queen, or long have dreamed so. Certain, the daughter of a king. My drops of tears I'll turn to sparks of fire.
Thy gift, thy tables, are within my brain, full charactered with lasting memory, which shall above that idle rank remain, beyond all date, even to eternity, or, at the least, so long as brain and heart have faculty by nature to subsist, till each to raised oblivion yield his part, of thee thy record never can be missed. That poor retention could not so much hold, nor need I tallies thy dear love to score. Therefore to give them from me was I bold, to trust those tables that receive thee more, to keep an adjunct to remember thee, or to impart forgetfulness in me.
Why, cousin? Why, Rosalind? Oh, Cupid have mercy, not a word?
Not one to throw at a dog.
No, thy words are too precious to be cast away upon curs. Throw some of them at me. Come, lame me with reasons.
Then were two cousins laid up, when one should be lamed with reasons and the other mad without any.
But is all this for your father?
No, some of it is for my child's father. Oh, how full of briars is this working day world!
They are but burrs, cousin, thrown upon thee in a holiday foolery. If we walk not in the trodden paths, our very petticoats will catch them.
I could shake them off my coat. These burrs are in my heart.
Hem them away.
I would try if I could cry hem and have him.
Come, come. Wrestle with thy affections.
Oh, they take the part of a better wrestler than myself.
Oh, a good wish upon you. You will try in time in despite of a fall. But turning these jests out of service, let us talk in good earnest. Is it possible on such a sudden you should fall into so strong a liking with old Sir Roland's youngest son?
The Duke, my father, loved his father dearly.
Doth it therefore ensue you should love his son dearly? By this kind of chase I should hate him, for my father hated his father dearly, yet I hate not Orlando.
No, hate him not for my sake.
Why should I not? Doth he not deserve well?
Let me love him for that. Do you love him because I do?
Then can I drown an eye, unused to flow, for precious friends hid in death's dateless night, and weep afresh love's long since cancelled woe, and moan the expense of many a vanished sight. But if the while I think on thee, dear friend, all losses are restored, and sorrows end.
O thou good old man, how well in thee appears the constant service of the antique world, where service sweat for duty, not for meed. Thou art not for the fashion of these times, where none will sweat but for promotion, and having that do choke their service up, even with the having. It is not so with thee. And just as a special treat, here's an outtake.
Season your admiration for a while with an... Booger! Booger! We nearly got there. Booger!
And that's all, folks. That's the end of the Shake Scene Father's Day film for this year. We really hope you've enjoyed it. We had some fun making it. And so we will be back on Sunday, the 4th of July, 3 o'clock British summertime, doing Much Ado About Nothing in our usual style, cues only from parts, no group rehearsal. So that's going to be fine. It is shaping up well. Actually, everyone's getting to work and we've got some brand new music to play you. So come and join us for that. And until then, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. And I look forward to seeing you again next time. Bye.